Welcome everyone. So, who all has been thinking about how they are about to prepare for the upcoming tax season? Have you guys been thinking about that? Well, today I want to talk to you guys about what you need to do. The top 3 things that you need to do to become prepared for the upcoming tax season. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Donna and I am a CFO for childcare providers as well as assisted living providers. So let's go ahead and let's dive into what it is that you need to begin doing. I know that the holidays are right around the corner, but believe it or not, now is the perfect time for you guys to start preparing for the upcoming tax season. So the first thing that you need to do is to make sure that your record keeping for this year is in order. That means that if you've been doing your bookkeeping every single month, you are perfectly fine. You are well on your way to becoming prepared for the upcoming tax season. But if you have not been doing your bookkeeping on a consistent month-to-month basis, and you need to catch up, you need to do some cleanup, that is what you want to focus on getting done before the year is over. Because throughout the year, there are a lot of transactions coming in, going out of the business bank accounts, and it depends on if you have more than one business bank account, how many credit cards the business has, how many loans outstanding that the business has. All of this plays a big role into the bookkeeping for the business. So you want to make sure that that's in order. And if you know it's not, go ahead, don't procrastinate, don't put it off. Don't overwhelm yourself and try to do this when the heart of tax season begins. Go ahead and start doing those things right now. Start getting your bookkeeping in order. If you need some help with getting your bookkeeping in order, reach out to someone to help you. I understand everybody's not a numbers person, and many people, especially business owners, you guys don't like dealing with books and all that good stuff, which is probably why they are not up to date as of today. But that's still not an excuse as to why you don't want to go ahead and start getting your record keeping and bookkeeping in order, as this is going to make the tax season a breeze for you and your company. Okay. The second thing that you want to do to get prepared for the upcoming tax season are payroll tax documents. Okay. The end of the year is upon us, 2 weeks away, and you want to make sure that you start getting your payroll tax records up to date, which means that you should be getting ready to issue out W-2s to your salaried employees, to your part-time and full-time employees, and you should also be getting prepared to send out 1099s to your contracted workers and things like that. So what that means is, yes, you should be making sure that you have up-to-date addresses for your contractors, for all of your employees, up-to-date phone numbers, because you're going to be mailing these things out, possibly emailing these tax documents out. And it's important that these 1099s and that these W-2s get to the correct people on time, because guess what? These individuals, they have to file their personal tax returns. And in order for them to file their personal tax returns, they're going to need any type of payroll tax documents from the company that they are employed with or was employed with, in order to move forward with taking care of their personal tax situations as well. So this is very important. Getting with your payroll companies, making any adjustments as necessary, things that you want to do right now before this year ends. Okay, you don't want to wait again until the tax season starts and then trying to, play catch up and get all these things adjusted and corrected and all that. You want to be proactive about the situation. You don't want to be reactive. And last but not least, this is so important, guys. What you want to do to make sure you're prepared for this upcoming tax season is you want to start knowing what it is that you're going to be able to write off on your taxes. Okay, the tax season starts January 31st, so that's less than 5-6 weeks away. Okay, you need to start making yourself knowledgeable as a childcare provider, as an assisted living provider. You want to start making yourself knowledgeable about, okay, I know that the tax season is right around the corner. What is it that I can write off on my taxes? Okay, my business taxes. It doesn't matter if you are a single member LLC, doesn't matter if you're a partnership, S Corp, C Corp, a nonprofit. This needs to be in your forethought right now, even throughout the holidays. Okay, you need to figure out, what is it that I need to write off for my business on my business tax returns, okay? And there are so many things that you can write off as a childcare provider, assisted living provider. There are so many more write-offs than your generic meals write-off. There are so many write-offs other than, of course, your staff expenses and payroll and all that good stuff, okay? This is the time to really start digging deep, to strategize. Okay, I know about, most of us know about the generic tax deductions that you can take advantage of. Like I just named a few, such as meals, such as payroll expenses. But what are some things that possibly I overlook that I may need assistance with? Hey, I may need assistance with knowing what out there extra can I write off that I can take advantage of for my facility for the 2024 tax season that's about to come up, because this is going to be very important to make sure that all the money that you've made this year, that you don't turn right around and write this big fat check to the Internal Revenue Service, okay? We don't want to work hard all during the year, make these 6, 7 figure, 8 figure revenues, and then have to turn around and write this huge tax liability check to the IRS simply because we were not proactive about taking initiative to, effectively plan in regards to what it is that we can write off to help us save on taxes and not pay more than our fair share in taxes for this upcoming tax season. Now, if you have all these things in order, you say, Donna, I have all my bookkeeping in order for my business or businesses, because a lot of you guys own several businesses. I have all my payroll documents. They're ready to go out. W-2s, 1099s are ready to be issued to those that they need to be issued to. And I also know every tax strategy, every tax deduction that my facilities are going to take for the 2024 year. That is great. That is awesome. That means that you have been proactive. You're a great business owner and you're doing what you're supposed to do just to make sure that your business is running effectively. Okay. But, there are some people who are just not there. Maybe, you're busy doing this and you just kind of overlook it, and it's okay. No matter what category, no matter what bucket you're in, if you have everything caught up and you're good to go, great for you. But if you don't, there is still some help for you. If you say, well, Donna, I don't have my bookkeeping in order, or I'm not ready to issue out my W-2s, 1099s. I don't think I'm gonna have them done by the deadline date and things like that. And also, most importantly, Donna, I really don't know if I will be writing off, things that are going to make me as the business owner to ensure that I'm not paying more than my fair share in taxes. And you're very skeptical about that and you need some assistance in regards to that. What you want to do, below this live, there is going to be a link for our accounting firm's top 20 tax deductions checklist to help you save $100K in taxes for this upcoming 2024 tax season. So click on that link and get that list, so that will help you to know, okay, these are the things that I can write off. And not just so you can write it off, but these are big ticket tax strategies that you can use to write off to make sure that all the revenues that you've earned this year, you don't turn around and pay all that back to the IRS in taxes, okay? You want to be very strategic and you want to write off more than the generic tax benefits that are out there. And this list is going to help you not only write off the generic tax deductions that are out there, but the tax deductions that you as an assisted living provider or a childcare provider would not even think of on a normal day-to-day basis, okay? So that is very important. The link is going to be below this live. Go ahead and click the link and obtain that top 20 tax deduction checklist. It's going to help you. You got 6 weeks to study that checklist. You got 6 weeks to get the things in order that you will see on that checklist, so you won't regret it and you will not be paying more than your fair share in taxes this year. I don't care what happened in the past. This is a new year and we're not going to go down that route paying more than our fair share in taxes to the IRS. So I hope to speak to you guys soon.